Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, Rainbow Falcon here, and welcome to VWE Unleashed. Right behind me, you can see that the set of the Omegatron is still being in need of dire repair, as on this week's Edge, Jackson Dune and Derek Colt just busted up both each other, and they even took out the set. They took out the entire complex. You can see that right now we have the power turned off, as it is a safety hazard right now. So we do advise that all potential fans, staff, anyone to stay away from the set as possible. As you can see, I'm staying at least a good couple of feet away from it. However, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go right to it, as this is VWE Unleashed. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to VWE Unleashed as we go over what happened on prime time. As in the open matchup, as we had Allison take on Maxine, as it is a very interesting matchup, as both women have faced each other way before. But however, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, as Allison Danes was the victor in this matchup, as I actually went over to give Allison a interview that led to something else. I didn't make a fool out of myself at prime time, by the way. But nonetheless, as right after that, ladies and gentlemen, we had a Queen of the Arena quarterfinals match between Ray Kurihara and Ronnie Patel. As this match could have gone either way, but as Ayane Tabatsui was doing her usual, let's say her usual distractions, she even managed to distract Ray Kurihara itself. As Allison Danes decided, give Ayane a word or two, as Ronnie Patel scored the victor, as she is now advancing into the semifinals of the Queen of the Arena. And then after that, ladies and gentlemen, as we had Kieran Dark Watch came out alongside with Maxine, as they pretty much stated that they are, the business. That's what they are. As I try to pay attention to them, but as you can see, words fall on deaf ears sometimes. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, as in the main event for primetime, as we had a King of the Arena quarterfinals match between Jason Vulgar and Vince Easterwood, which was an amazing matchup. However, ladies and gentlemen, Jason scored the victor, and he advances into the semifinals of the King of the Arena tournament. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I do have word that we are going to go right into an interview. So let me show you exactly what's going to go happen. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Maxine Darkwatch, as I'm actually...
excuse me. You were there, you know that it's just Maxine. Now, we don't want to get confused with Kieran now, do we?
Yes. But, actually, I just got... How are you doing?
Really? You're gonna waste my time by asking that. I know better. Get with it.
Right, you definitely see right through me. But nonetheless, as I just want to ask you about this Austin Alliance thing. What made you want to get in with this alliance? Like, what made you align with him?
Well, really, that's simple. He's the smarter. He's got the business savvy. And he ain't in it for himself. He's looking for the greater good of the VWE. Whereas Benja, regardless of what he's trying to do, he's got an ulterior motive, and that's to put the world title around his own damn waist.
I highly doubt that, but
Oh, and your ass is green too.
it's every color. But nonetheless, as pretty much, here's what
You should get that checked.
I know I should, but I'm going to actually ask you. Well, I know you haven't been booked much. I know the last match you had was against Allison. So, care to tell us how you feel about that, about your last match with Allison.
Well, obviously, I lost that match against Amy Wannabe, which is exactly what she is. She has no talent in and of herself. She's just trying to be me, and she's jealous.
Right. I am.
Oh, come on, bird brain. Take a look at it. She does things that I used to do and have gotten over. She's a child, Falcon. You should know. Yeah, 5 seconds has anything to do with it.
Har har. But not. But as I go back into this, as well, pretty much I know that you used to be good friends with her. I mean, why are you like no longer friends with her? Like seriously, what's up with that?
Why should I be her friend? She was just leeching off of me before. Yeah, I just got a little bit smarter in my old age.
All right. Well, I noticed that pretty much. I think I'm not going to get that much information out of you, but just one more question, if you don't mind.
Make it quick.
Right. With what's next for Maxine? What's next? What's gonna be your next big move?
I already got my next target picked out and in sights. Just wait and see.
Right then. Well, I believe that's gonna be as much as I can get out of you. So, we'll let you go.
Yeah, why don't you go get Benja a sandwich or something? Get out of here.
And once Kurt gets his first. But, alright then. Let's get out of here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to VWE Unleashed as we go over the events of what happened exactly on VWE Edge. As opening up, ladies and gentlemen, as we had some video technical difficulties. I don't know who was recording that at all. But it was nothing for anyone to see. It was just it had nothing to do with Benja being on the phone with someone. Oops. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, as the first match was a Queen of the Arena quarterfinals match between Ayane Tamatsui and Jadzia. As the match could have gone either way, but however, ladies and gentlemen, as Ayane scored the victory and she advances into the semifinals of the Queen of the Arena tournament. And then, lo and behold, Crystal came out with her posse she came out with Chad to reveal yet another magazine cover, and it turned out to be a major disappointment, as it looked like that she is not on the side of Benja at all, as she basically said that she is on the quote-unquote the better side, what's better for business, as she's with Austin Knight. But as that went on, as Austin Knight came out to admire this said cover, guess who came out? Only the right-hand man of Benja Nirvana, ladies and gentlemen. That is Jeffrey Fireguard. As he came out and pretty much said that he wanted to get back into the King of the Arena tournament. But however, he had to pass one obstacle if he needed to even qualify, as he had to take on Chad. as that match went on, as it looked like that pretty much Jeffrey was kicking Chad's ass around the arena, as Jeffrey Fireguard scores the victory and is now in the King of the Arena tournament. Soon afterwards, as we had Derek Cole came out here and pretty much he wants another chance at the World Heavyweight Champion, Jackson Dune. But lo and behold, it looks like that Jackson Dune was not in the building, as Jessica Ikova came out to distract Derek, as Jackson just bum rushed him from behind and just started beating him down. However, Derek Cole looked like he was fighting back, but then he grabbed a chair from under the ring and Jackson ran like a scolded dog. But then, ladies and gentlemen, as it looked like that, Jackson Dune was about to just walk away from another matchup, Benjamin Nirvana came out and pretty much just stated that Jackson Dune will be in a match at Edge against Derek Colt in a Falls Count Anywhere match for that World Heavyweight title. As it looked like Jackson Dune was pissed off, and boy, it was funny. But then afterwards, we had another Queen of the Arena quarterfinals match between Crystal take on Alexandra. Now I'll tell you right now, as both competitors went at it, it looked like that Alex was going to score the victory, but however, Crystal just came out of nowhere with that hashtag headache of hers, and pretty much that she also locked in Crystal clear as she made Alexandra tap. And now Crystal is now in the semifinals of the Queen of the Arena tournament. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the main event for tonight, as it was Derek Cole taking on Jackson Dune in a Full Scout Anywhere match, as they went at it all around the arena. It was a fight. It was brutal. It was just downright dirty. And I'll tell you right now, as you can still see the events of what happened right afterwards, as the match ended in no contest, as Jackson Dune threw Derek Cole right through the Minitron of the Omegatron. As that is just, it had to be a no contest. I was shocked. Both competitors were out. There were sparks everywhere. It was just a dangerous place to be at, as you can see, as the Omegatron is still being repaired. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, as this is this week's of VWE Unleashed, as it was an amazing show. This has been your captain speaking, Rainbow Falcon here, signing off. We'll see you guys next week.